Welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Rosalia and welcome to my world. I have two techniques to share with you today, and one of them is with is laminating, so you'll need a laminating machine, and also the other one is with tissue paper and Mod Podge. That will be the second one. I want to first start by telling you that I downloaded these images. I'll show you several. I downloaded these images from online. They were easy to download. Just go ahead and search Steampunk, look at the sites, and then you'll see one that has a few images going across, and then you can click to see more. And some of them you cannot because they probably have some copyright. I just want to let the artists know that I downloaded these for personal use only. I'm going to make a mini album for myself, and I am not going to be selling these, and I'm not claiming them as mine. So that's what I want to say about these. I want to show the audience these images. These are women, and they are just beautiful images. They actually print out really nice on regular copy paper in a inkjet type of machine, printer. Look at this. This is one of my favorites. It's just beautiful women in the steampunk world. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I laminated these images. They turn out really good. I'm going to fuzzy cut this one. And this one is from the Creative Victorian Design. Also, I want to also let them know that this is just for personal use only. Okay, and I thank you so much for these beautiful images. Now, with that said, what I've done is I've taken my image, and your laminating sheets usually have two sets. So just take one off. You have two sheets, so take one off. All you need is one side. Cut it to the size of your image, leaving very little on the outside because I'm not using the waxy cover that comes with the laminating machine. I'm not gonna use this because it's smaller than my image. So what I've done is taken a Cheerio cardboard, okay, a Cheerio cardboard, and I'm gonna just leave very little on the outside. I'm going to take this just like that. You need something sturdy to take it through your machine. So I'm going to take this through my machine right here. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I got from it. This is one of the images that I used. And you cannot laminate with the cardstock behind it. You have to laminate first. You'll get something like this. That's just the image itself. Then you can glue it, because after all, this is paper. It will take any adhesive. It'll go on any surface. Then you put it on whatever cardstock or surface you want it on. That's the way that will work, because it will not stick on. The paper with your cardstock will not hold. I took that cardstock, bend it over, fold it over, and now it's a pocket. So that here goes the tag. The tag will go in there. And this image I took, laminated it, and then I took a paper from the heirloom. I used the heirloom because it's beautiful paper, okay, heirloom stock, and I glued it to the back using the stick glue. The stick glue works out really good with this process, because it doesn't leave any uneven surfaces. So if you do it right, it turns out really nice and attaches itself beautifully. So that's how it turns out. So I'm going to take the image that I got from out of the laminator. Okay, you're left with that. And because it's so very little, like, it peels off really quick. And then what I did was just go ahead and just cut out all this other surface here, the excess. And it turns out just great. Okay. So that's how that turns out. So I took and I was able to do a little something here, and I made this piece just for the purpose of this video. Okay, and look how nice that looks. Laminated, really cute. Okay, and still the person could do any kind of photo. It could be a photo mat or journaling. I went crazy with the laminating. This is laminated also. The paper has this sheet with all these words, love and laugh and all that, okay? And you can just fuzzy cut that. Well, I went crazy fuzzy cutting, girls and gentlemen. I took and fuzzy cut these words from that paper. Also, the images from the creative Victorian design from these people here. Do I have that? Okay. I went ahead and after I laminated the image, yeah, that's another one. They just turned out so nice. This is from the paper. This is from the online images. And I fuzzy cut all these. I went crazy laminating and I went crazy fuzzy cutting. They turned out just beautiful. Look at that. All of these are laminated and fuzzy cut. So that's what I wanted to show you with that, because I'm here to inspire. How you like that? Okay, so that's one technique. They turn out really nice. Keep in mind that they do curl up on you, but you can uncurl it. You can uncurl it. They'll turn out just fine. Just work it, and they glue down nice and flat with no issues whatsoever. I mean, look how beautiful these tags came out. This one too. Beautiful tags. Okay, so I hope you have fun with that. Let's move on. Look at this image. She's gorgeous. Let's move on to the other one that I want to introduce you to, which is tissue paper and Mod Podge. Let me tell you first that I wanted to make an album. Okay, this is the album cover. I haven't even started it. I wanted the effect of a tissue paper Mod Podge, shiny and all. But you know very well that when you want to use tissue paper and you want it all crinkled for the texture, you need the Mod Podge or whatever other glue, and to crinkle it, you're going to have to Mod Podge the entire surface. Well, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do Mod Podge to my entire surface because I like the card stock that I use as is. So what I did was I took the tissue paper to get this effect. Okay, look at that. To get that effect, I took my tissue paper, put it on my my craft mat, took some glue and applied it. Just applied my glue. I just did this. I'm trying to do this video. I just did this one. But I took gloves and everything. And I Mod Podged it everywhere. Alright, crinkled it up. That's how it's going to turn out. You have to let this dry. Just go ahead and put your glue. Be careful. Turn it upside down. Put some more glue because then it comes out nice and flat. And it's nice and crinkled. Then you take, and after you've done that process, you take, and this is what you're left with. Now you don't only have to do it with Mod Podge. You could do it with any glitter glue. This one I did with glitter glue. Okay, see that gold shimmer? Glitter glue, ladies and gents. And then what you do is just take and you peel it right up. You peel it all up. And you're left with this like a paper fabric or something. Just wonderful. And you can just crinkle it up again and use it whichever way you like. And you can rip it. I took and I ripped this the way I wanted it, right around here. And I just ripped it to fall just the way it is. I liked just the way that is. So you can take and you rip these pieces. Now I've done several of them. This one was my first one. I was experimenting. But I was thinking that if I wanted this to wrap around my book, let's say this is my album, right? And I wanted it to just kind of wrap around like that. Look how nice that would have been just at the bottom. And then I can cut it just any way I want. I could just cut it and it'll just be just like that. Okay, so what I did was that I took and measured it out, you know, the way I want it, and I ripped it because it's very easy to rip. What's that? This is very easy to rip, and you can rip it wherever you want it and use it the way you want to use it. It's just amazing. If I want this piece right here, I could very well just put it right there. Okay, and you need glue, of course. So you just glue it down, and you have yourself a different type of paper material. And that's what's nice about it is that you can continue to crinkle it up and put it down the way you want to put it down. And you don't have to Mod Podge the entire surface if that's not what you want. And it turned out just gorgeous. So glitter glue, Mod Podge, go ahead and stamp it with whatever stamp you like. I just used the script on that one. I used another stamp on this red one, and look how nice. It feels almost like a plastic of some sort, and it's tissue paper. And I wanted to also share with you that I found these little these medals at Michael's. It's actually called metal stickers. It has a little foam sticker in there, and they're really nice. It's on sale. It's on clearance. I think maybe up to today. Just thought I'd let you know about that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you another time. Bye.